A year ago, Henrikh Mkhitaryan endured the ignominy of being publicly ruled out of a Europa League tie with Zorya Luhansk when he was fit. Anthony Martial was returning from a head injury and his head was in the clouds, according to one Manchester United source, amid domestic issues which had affected his focus. Jose Mourinho insisted Mkhitaryan would not be playing tomorrow at his Zorya pre-match press conference and did not even justify the Armenian squad exclusion for a fifth successive match. In the time that has elapsed, Mkhitaryan and Martial have transformed into players on the cusp of world-class status and are starting to influence the club's transfer activity. That French-language little group we have: Fellaini, Paul, Lukaku, it's a group HES very well integrated with, Mourinho said of Martial at Swansea last month. He should have included the polyglot Mkhitaryan. Antoine Griezmann could still become a United player next year and the lingo up front might hasten his telepathy with the team's forwards. Juan Mata and Marcus Rashford might have to start taking French lessons. New United formation could make two players world-class. The other fascinating facet about Mkhitaryan's influence is he might have unwittingly influenced United's decision to resign Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic insisted last month this would be the season of Mkhitaryan, and their relationship has bloomed in Manchester. The extrovert and introvert had met before they became teammates through their mutual agent and have spent time with each other's families, striking up an unlikely friendship. Mino Raiola does not have his own stone-cutter-style society where Ibrahimovic and Mkhitaryan are joined by Paul Pogba, Romelu Lukaku, Blaise Matuidi and Mario Balotelli and set off fireworks from a bathroom. Ibrahimovic has taken a particular shine to Mkhitaryan, despite his playful viral videos with Pogba, and Mkhitaryan was amused by the media glare after he was photographed dining at Brazil with the Swede last season. Swedish journalists telephoned the MEN to inquire whether Ibrahimovic had assembled his latest clique. United have solved their final problem. Ibrahimovic is one of a handful of players who has Mourinho's ear, and that influence has transmitted onto the pitch through Mkhitaryan. Last season, Mkhitaryan did not have the clout to demand starts in the preferred playmaker role where those closest to him insist he is at his most dangerous. In his second, he has started all but two of his games there. The irony is it was in one of those matches that it became apparent just how prepared Mourinho is to set United up to play to Mkhitaryan's strengths. Purportedly positioned on the right wing, Mkhitaryan's boots were not blemished by the touchline chalk as Ashley Young provided width and encouraged the Armenian to stay in field and operate from the number 10 role. He should have scored in the first half before his second half rebound. Mkhitaryan scores on the rebound. Mkhitaryan's importance is so great he was withdrawn after his goal ahead of Crystal Palace's visit on Saturday. Martial was due to play for the 90 minutes until he signalled to the bench and was substituted as a precaution. It is understood he was not limping upon his arrival at Manchester Airport overnight. Martial enjoyed similar benefits to Mkhitaryan, with Daley Blind overlapping him down the left. Martial appears to be as reluctant to use his left peg as Antonio Valencia, but his crossing is more varied and that tendency to cut inside procured two Romelu Lukaku goals. His perfect penalty-taking is also reminiscent of another United French favourite. The combination that can fire United to glory, the switch to a back three, could have denied Martial a start, but Mourinho, who stressed players had to go in my direction, is following the route too. Martial and Mkhitaryan were not indulged like the extroverts Pogba and Ibrahimovic last season, yet their talents are so good it would be churlish to ignore them when they have enhanced United's attack and eased the goal-scoring burden on Lukaku. I think he understands me and, to be honest, I understand him, Mourinho said of Mkhitaryan last month. He could apply that logic to Martial. He has come down from the clouds. Get all the latest Manchester United news first with our new app. Download it here now.